Hey, well, hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I hope that everyone is doing well, enjoying themselves, taking it easy, and yeah, staying safe, of course, using wisdom and every other thing that we're supposed to be doing. I just came on really quickly, hopefully, prayerfully, God willing, just to offer a tip or two to our domestic engineers and those and others who will be able to or who will hear this video. So this is regarding plumbing. Now, I don't know about you, but when we have plumbing issues, we don't call a plumber right away. I mean, and it depends on what's happening. Now, if there is a possibly like a leaking pipe or busted pipe or certain things, yes, we're gonna call, because me myself, I don't have the expertise, or I should definitely say I don't have the tools, all the tools, because I do know how to do it. I know how to do it. I've seen all of that done before, but I don't want to do it. So I would definitely call a plumber for that. But then there are some things, and then there are some, what do you call these things, blockages that can be remedied by the domestic engineer or the someone else of the household. Then we have some that cannot. But in the case that you can, there are several things that we can do. There is different, what do you call those, liquid things. Hold on, let me get one. Okay, like a drain opener, like Drano or something like that. And you got to forgive me. Sometimes when it's very late, like it is right now, and I've been cleaning some things or doing some stuff, and I'm hungry, the mind is like, look, girl, you out of gas. You need to give me some gas, my mind and my body. But anyway, because like this is the last one I use. Normally, I think we use like a Zep or something like this. We don't usually use this one, but somebody else picked it up. So, yeah, but when I use these, I let those things sit for some days. I let it sit for days. Then I have these humongous pots, cooking pots. I'll fill them up, boil, let them boil. Like I got two really big ones. I let them boil, and then I flush, like pour that down, whether it's the sink or the bathtub or the shower or whatever. I pour that hot water down there fast. And and then I'll do those two, and I'll do two more, just for the to be on the safe side. And I'll let that sit for a while still, because I don't want that stuff flying back up, or anything could happen. So that's kind of what I do. If I have a blockage. But there are also other things. You don't always have to use that. Sometimes you need to use those, but sometimes that's not the case. It could just be, the different soaps that you use, and you shampoo your hair, like and your hair go down the drain or stuff like that. So what I normally do, now this is a dryer vent cleaner that I do use for the dryer vent. I pick up a couple of them when I see them. I pick these up at Walmart. Dryer vent brush, and that's important, that you should be cleaning out your lint filter with these too. I hope that you're using these for that. It's good for different things around the house, but that's what it was designed for. But yeah, make sure you be cleaning that out, because that backup could cause a fire or whatever. You got to make sure you do that, at least once a month, once a quarter, but once a month is really, really good to get that out. But anyway, I digress. So this is what I use in my drain, in my bathtub, in order to any blockages that are in there. I just stick this whole thing all the way down in there, jiggle it around, and then I pull it out, and boom, it has cleared the blockage. Because, you know, like I said, there's different hairs, different gunk, and all kinds of stuff. And then I just, you know, rinse, let that, you know, some good hot water rinse down in that bathtub drain, and boom, everything is back good as new. Sometimes you need a plunger. Now, you have your plunger for your toilet. Then you need plungers for your sink and your bathtub also. I think I'm not the only one that has these for your sink and your bathtub. And if you don't, you need to get them, because they are good and useful for your sink and or your bathtub or your shower. And make sure you keep them separate from the one from the toilet. But this is also how you use a plunger, because some people, they don't know how to plunge. But this is how you, now this came from Dollar Tree. This is going to be very, very flimsy. This is a good one, of course. But I'm not opening it right now. But let me show you how to use a plunger, just in case you don't know how. This is how you use a plunger. You go really, really fast. You go real fast. Now this is, like I said, it's flimsy. It's not keeping its shape. But that's how you do it, a plunger. Because what you want to do is use that air, you know, push that air so it can go all the way down. And sometimes it's going to come up. The stuff is going to come up, which is okay. You're breaking, which is good, because you're breaking up whatever nonsense is in there. It's breaking up. So if you see stuff coming out or coming up, don't worry about it. Just keep on going. And just like I said, just real fast. Just keep going. Plunge, 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 plunge. Don't let it up. Plunge, 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 plunge. You know, over the what's-my-jig'em. Keep yourself steady and just plunge, 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 plunge. And that is how you unclog pipes and you know, drains and things like that. Then what you do, you just rinse, you know, with some good hot water. If you don't succeed in the first time, continue, and then you should have a blockage, have that blockage open. So that's what I wanted to show you all. Like I said, you can use this, and you can just use this even as maintenance. You know, maybe once, like especially if you wash your hair in the shower or in the bathtub and stuff like that, or you use those different soaps and stuff like that, those harder soaps or whatever. Once a month you can use this to get that stuff out. You know what I mean? And I know they got that one little hook thing that you go down and get all of that out. This is better, because what it's doing is also brushing the pipe. It's actually cleaning the inside of the pipe. So it's much better than that one thing that's supposed to pull out the hair or whatever. This is you can clean the inside of that pipe with that. You can even put soapiness on it, some kind of, you know, little detergent like a dish soap or something, a little bit, and just clean that whole thing out, you know, with some soap and maybe some vinegar, liquid soap or something, and some vinegar, and clean that all the way out. But don't forget what I told you. This is also something good, and this is how you plunge. Don't just be playing with it or something. Be fast. Plunge, 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 plunge. You can't even tell what I'm doing, can you? But anyway, plunge, 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 plunge. And that's how you do it, like this. Hit it. Keep on taking it up and down, to up and down, up and down. Not up and down. Just the just this. Don't let that release. Let that suction stay on there, and then that will happen, you know. Just, and you do the same in your toilet. When you have a stoppage, blockage in your toilet, that's the same thing you got to do. You got to keep it going like that in order to unloose that blockage. Just the same you do in the drain, the same you do with the toilet. Just don't use the same stoppers, plungers. So anyway, I hope that this information has been useful to somebody. I am getting ready to eat me a tuna salad with plenty of tomatoes and basil and fresh onion, because I am hungry, you guys. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. Love you very much, and let me know you have any plumbing tips. All right then, have a good day. Bye bye for now.